Seven minutes past the hour 9. And the baton has been handed over to me from Nanada Kwa and the team. Just gone by was sports roundup. And as usual, it's a Saturday, 9 to 11. I promised you last weekend that the older school in Ghana is coming to the house. And your guess is for the disco back. They are coming to finish them. Who owns Cape Coast? It's School Connect, powered by the 2025 Max Unity Cup, play and win. But so with just 10 cities, you're going to win big. Omono masasene. Mendi my dream apart from fortune spread. Onyanji will start times decoder Misrewa Konokojibi. Tank, the annual poly tank. Give a 4-in-1 guy, so Canes. And also, and I say, a power. So, School Connect on a Saturday. And you see, as usual, before we come to the studios, we go to schools and find out what they are doing as well. A sort of announcement. Some are launching their 60th anniversaries. Some are also going for walks. So we need to announce all these right here on the biggest school show in Ghana, Africa, and the world. If you're on radio, it's 89.7 in Accra. And in Kumasi, it's 102.3. And in Takrady, it's 104.3. And in Accra and beyond, on TV, it's Max TV. It is the Unity Cup. The catch level say Unity Cup about in the players in London. You're paying the live, but you can't just watch TV without winning anything. So Mega Cash is giving you brand new techno phones, t-shirts, cash. It's the more mobile shirt Unity Cup and Mr. Remo. Motion your predictions. Samsung I'm from phone. Some from phones now. It is star 426 star 8 hash with just 10 cities. You're winning quality phones, cash, t-shirts, and caps. And so this week at the Nut Hall, it was in Kwasco's 60th anniversary, which was launched. And so we'll take you down the lane near Kwasha DSC at the Kwasco foyer. I'm going to launch here. And they want the School Connect to be there. We say, so your school now, your show. And alumni, all students, and School Connect is not part. They should tell you, sir, if the other school in Ghana is in the house, hi, I'll tell you that history about that school. Hey, Hope Man, is he alive? Hope Man. That man gave me some lashes. If me quiet, then cry. I'll tell you much about that. But let's go to Nkwasko with this week. They launched their 60th anniversary. They were here 3 weeks ago, and so we followed up, and this is what they had to do during their lunch.
I would like you to help me welcome, first and foremost, our board chairman of Nkwasko. Sorry, I almost reduced your rank. Forgive me, sir. He's my father as well. To have been given this opportunity to chair such an important program like this. I wish to express my heartfelt appreciation to the organizing committee for entrusting me with this meaningful responsibility. The theme for this milestone, 60 years of transformative education, shaping the future through character building, a shared responsibility of stakeholders, invite us to appreciate our achievements, assess our responsibilities, and renew our collective commitment to the mission of this institution.
We must all be intentional about the values we teach, the examples we set, and the future we envision. As we commemorate these 60 years, we must reflect with gratitude on those who laid the foundation, the founders, early teachers, and students who believe in the power of education to transform lives. We must also recognize those who have continued the work, nurturing, adapting, and elevating this great institution. But anniversaries are not only for remembrance, but they are also a call to action. So to the students, you walk the halls that many before you have walked. The standard of excellence is yours to uphold. Take your studies very, very seriously, but let your character shine even brighter. Be kind, be honest, and courageous. To the teachers, you remain the heart of this school. Your role in shaping character is unparalleled. Your collaboration is essential. Well done, and keep it up. To parents and guardians, support the school. Reinforce at home the values being taught here. Your collaboration is also essential. And to my fellow alumni, as all students, we can attest to how this school has impacted our lives. It gave us not only knowledge, but discipline. Not only friends, but lifelong values. Many of us owe our success in life to the foundation laid here. Let us give back, not only with funds, but with mentorship, time, support, and opportunities.
At the end of the day, this anniversary is going to be a very successful and a memorable one. Thank you.
We cut it in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
It's only on School Connect that you have every announcement from every school, every alumni. It's Mr. So your school is having a lunch of your anniversary, your legacy project. Mr. Umba School Connect and Mr. Let him say to me, you better school anniversary school life among. So that is it for you. The biggest school show in Ghana, Africa, and the world. Hey, as I promised, back to Cape Coast. It is the oldest school in Ghana. Tienio. School sawa Ghana nina. Omuno mwenyini papa. Tiadena omu munyi ni omukusa. Enyen toko. And this is this go for new omaso. St. Augustine is new omaso. Hey, Moba. Mfantsipim. Hey, they are in the house. Kwabotre. 17 minutes past the hour 9. Wherever you are in Ghana, every Saturday, this is the show that wakes families up. Especially when your school is not here yet. You need to look at the format and prepare your school to be here. So this morning, I have Pascal Dawson here, Achu Agbamabiase, Stephen Ernest Anin, or repping Muba. So we'll come to the studios, and as usual, the roll call. Back in the days, how were you called? Which house were you? And we'll look at which one was the best house then. Hey, Mfantsipim. Hey, I've forgotten this athlete's name. It will come. It will come. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ah, Vim there now.
Good morning.
Kwaboche.
Yeah, that's school.
Kwaboche.
That's school.
Kwaboche.
That's school.
Charlie, you are the oldest school in Ghana.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No contest.
No contest, eh?
No contest.
But here is a technical school, mix. And
It's the school.
It's the school.
the only school in Ghana.
The school. Not the only school.
The school.
The school.
Yes.
Not a college.
No, never.
No, never.
The school still.
Yeah, man.
Oh, great. So who do I have? Let me start with your name, your course you read in Mfantsipim,
Okay.
your house you were, and
Nickname. Okay. My name is Achu Agbamabiase. I read science. My nickname was Avogadro.
Avogadro pe.
Avogadro. No. There was a chemist. A scientist called Amedo Avogadro.
Yeah.
So my classmates gave me that name as my
great.
nickname. Yeah. And I was in the best house, Battles Knit.
Battles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good.
Paloga was your mate, eh?
Who?
Yeah.
Ibrahim Ankuma.
Yeah.
Great guy. Great guy.
Heavy.
Hey, okay. Next.
My name is Pascal Dawson.
Yeah,
I was
Pascal.
in Sabapiko House, and I read General Arts.
Oh, okay. And why back then? How were you known?
Oh, no. My name was quite unique, so I had
Pascal.
Yeah.
Pascal. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Pascal didn't have any nickname. Steve-O.
Yes, sire.
See what the other say that those times you be hard guy.
So don't be hard like that. Oh, child, man. So I'm Stephen Ernest Enin. I was in Lucas Schweizer.
Right.
The best house, of course.
Right.
With the greens and everything. A.K.A. Ragus.
Ragus.
Yeah, man.
Ragus. Was it the best house?
Oh, of course. I mean, it has the lawns.
Pascal,
Aju,
I mean,
was it the best house?
It's free to describe it the way you want.
The sharks were there.
No, the sharks are usually distributed. I mean, it's a bit difficult. I mean, I think we'll get there.
You get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
But in my time, these are my seniors. They are 95. I'm 2002.
Okay.
So in my time, Battles Knit, we had I mean, out of the people who, for example, did the science and maths quiz, 5 of them were in the house. 5 of us were in Battlesmith.
Okay.
So it was known as the house for the Sharks. In
The
my
house
time.
for your time.
In my time, yeah.
So 2002,
Yes.
21 minutes past the hour. If you want to Mfantsipim and you're watching us live, I mean, you can also come out with your messages 0506 367 196. I am Mfantsipim, the oldest school in Ghana. You're from Kwabuche. I'm on School Connect. So wherever you are and you are plugged into the domain and you are streaming, you are watching any of our social media handles. We have the YouTube is Max TV Ghana. So those outside who would like to join Max TV Ghana on YouTube, on Twitter that is X Max TV Ghana, IG that is Max TV GH Online, and TikTok is Max TV _GH. Right here on School Connect is Mfantsipim Old Boys Association Mobile. Okay, so back to that big school. Everybody talks about Mfantsipim. Is it Mfantsipim and I'm Mfantsipim?
Okay, so the name is Mfantsipim.
Mfantsipim.
Yeah.
I said just say. I said just say. I'm on for Kasa.
Yeah. So Mfantsipim literally sounds like 1,000 fancies, but that's not the meaning.
Okay.
So the meaning is the soul of the people.
The soul
of the people.
Of the people.
Yeah.
Mfantsipim. Anna. That is not it.
Yes, I mean the soul of the people.
The soul of the people.
Of the people, not just the fancies, but then the soul of the people.
People.
Yeah.
Oh, the soul of the people.
So it's Mfantsipim, not Mfantsipim. I mean, you can anglicize it in a way.
Mfantsipim. And tomorrow, can is Mfantsipim. 33 minutes past the hour 9, and so that is the school we are talking about. Which year was it formed? Location. Is it the original or it came from somewhere?
No, so
original.
It had an original location, all in Cape Coast.
Okay.
And then later on it was relocated to the hills, to the Kwabuche Hills.
Okay.
So its present location, they moved there. They started moving around 1905.
Okay.
By a building project by the headmaster at the time, a 40,000 pound building project.
Then
in those days, yes.
40,000 pounds.
Yes.
It's a fortress.
It's a fortress, yeah.
Yes.
And actually, the land was given by the Methodist Church.
Oh, okay.
And that's why we say it's a Methodist school. But actually, the Methodist Church, it was an estate belonging to Jacob Wilson, which he handed over to the Methodist Church.
Okay.
And so the Methodist Church decided to hand it over for the building of the school.
Yeah. So that's what your current location.
Yeah, Kwabuche Hills.
What country? Is it not country?
Kwabuche
that
Hills.
is Kwabuche Hills.
Kwabuche Hills.
It's different from Kotokraba.
It's close to Kotokraba in country.
But it's Kwabuche Hills.
Yes.
In Cape Coast, it's Kwabuche Hills.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Kwabuche is is the guy who gave the land to the Methodist Church. Jacob Wilson. I'm sure you've heard this.
Yes.
So he's called Kwaboni. So the hills.
You relax and educate us. I want to Kwabuche, Mfantsipim, Kwabuche. Now, the Mfantsipim boys are here and they want to educate us how they got the name Mfantsipim and Kwabuche. It's one year, that school you always been dreaming of, no? In there, they are the oldest school in Ghana, no doubt. Until they almost say they are the school and nothing else. Okay.
So like I've stated, the hill that was Jacob Wilson, whose land it was a staunch Methodist. In fact, he supported most establishment of most of the Methodist churches in Cape Coast and the Central region.
Right.
He did a lot, and he willed that land, which was his, to the Methodist Church.
His personal land.
Yes, before he died. And so the Methodist Church, when the plan was set to relocate the school, the Methodist Church also gave that land for the school.
Okay.
So the hill is named after him, Kwau's Hill. So
Kwau's Hill.
Yes, Kwau's Hill.
So Butche in front hills.
Yeah.
Into Kwau ni Butche.
Yeah.
And it turns to Kwau Butche.
Yes.
Oh, great. So that is how Mfantsipim. So when you say Kwau Butche, is there any response?
Oh, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
But in your Alumni, when you say Muba?
Oh, the school. The school is what we use, yeah.
So when you say mobile, the school.
The school.
The only school in Ghana.
Yeah, right about that.
Hey, Steven said the only school in Ghana. So let's give there some history. When was the school formed? Current situation, student population, courses that have been read in Mfantsipim.
Okay, so the school, as we've said, was established in 1876.
1876.
Yes, 3rd April, 1876. So every 3rd April we celebrate what we know as Founders Day, commemorative service to mark
every 3rd April.
Yeah.
Back to Cape Coast or?
No, so the program starts in Accra but ends in Cape Coast.
Right.
Yeah, so we celebrate it. We do a commemorative service on that day in Accra. And then we move for a Founders Day weekend where we do a Thanksgiving service also in the school on Sunday. So 1876, and then like I've told you, the school was moved to that place. You get my point? Now, so the school has been at its current location since 1905. Currently, I mean, you know, Mfantsipim has, I don't want to say has been a political institution, but it has been a very significant institution in Ghana's politics and even education from the beginning. So there has been a lot of events that have happened there.
Pace setter events. Now, the school currently has a population, if you add the total of the teaching community and their families and everything, and at this free SHS, we are currently about 4,000, around 4,000, yeah. And the courses offered, general science, general arts, visual arts, technical. I hear you are a technical bias school.
Yes.
Why?
It's engineering.
Rather.
The school
Science
is a science based with engineering based. So that's why if you go to KNUST like this, every year they've done the rankings. In terms of the engineering students, the first one has always
been on top.
Before Presec.
Okay, so it is not a pure technical, but it is embedded as engineering bias, sciences.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, okay, exactly. Okay. So that's how you have the population.
The current population. Yes. I mean, the current population actually was as a result of free SHS. You know, when free SHS came, the population more or less doubled. Yeah. I mean, when I was in the school, the total population was about 1,500. But because of this free we used not to be.
It's for selected few. Be brilliant.
But the other schools think, because of this, your technical courses, you have the highest number.
No, it's a misconception. No. It's a misconception.
The technical classes actually are very small.
Oh, okay.
They usually have about 30, 40 people.
Oh,
it's a misconception. You see, all the technical people, they always end up going to tech. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, anytime the tech people do the rankings based on the high schools which are there.
Yeah.
In fact, the engineering courses like electrical, mechanical, in fact, it's always number one.
Yes.
Before Presec, before Presec and the rest. So, in an attempt to laugh at it, they say, "Oh, it's your technical people." But the technical people are very few.
So that's why you outnumber. No, you don't outnumber at this school in Augustins, no.
In terms of
the population.
Oh,
well, currently, I think that you'll be matching them.
Currently, might be the same.
Yeah, it might be very similar population.
Okay. It might be the same. So that's fruitful rivalry. Let me put it that way. If I ain't a buy, when you talk about Augustins, they're always closer to a disco. When they meet in Mfantsipim, it's a different thing altogether. From Intercore, Brilliant Maths and Science Quiz, a disco will be in the final. You see Augustins backing them. You see Augustins in the final. A disco will be there. Super Zonals, a disco, and Augustins will team up against Mfantsipim. What from this rivalry?
You see, we always beat them at everything.
So
they always team up. When you're at the top,
they have to
get people trying to pull you down, and it's easier pulling you down. And once they team up, then they can easily try and pull you down.
Okay.
Up there. We beat them at everything: sports, basketball, academics. Everything. In fact, when we go chasing the girls, we beat them at
but you have your girls, so why do you go chasing your girls?
Oh, we don't go chasing their girls.
But in Cape Coast, who are your girls? Okay, so the Mfantsipim NSMQ, this NSMQ, you ran away by just 1 point. Yes. And everybody thought that it was unfair. It was unfair to St. Augustine's. Leading all the points till the last minute that the Mfantsipim came.
He who laughs last.
If you watch
He who laughs last always
Laughs
laughs
best.
yeah,
Okay.
but even if you watch that contest,
Yeah.
round 1 it was the same point. We and Augusco 24-24.
Right.
You see, and then they
Round
came,
2, they were leading.
They were leading. They were
Round
leading
2, they were leading. 3, they were
They were
leading.
leading.
4, they were leading.
Yes, and then we showed them that penny the penny in the.
Hey!
okay, wow.
Wonder.
That's right.
Oh, great. So Steve, let's look at the rivalry. Apart from the academic sports, every time it's like, so the guys are this go against Mfantsipim, and this go against Mfantsipim. So the guys against Mfantsipim.
It's always a healthy competition
Yes.
when it gets there. I mean, and funny enough, we all have friends, siblings, area boys, all over. So because of the bragging rights, we always want to be at the top. And since time immemorial, I mean, beating them at intercall, beating them to basketball, beating them at footballs. So it brings the excitement and the competitiveness of these activities makes the hype quite heavy, you know. The bragging right, Charlie, me, I go, definitely. So it's the healthy competition. Unfortunately, 1 or 2 things happens once in a while.
I just want to say something.
Yeah, you know, at this school especially because they were also established a few years after we moved to our new site.
Oh, okay.
They are about the second oldest school. So there was always a healthy rivalry between us and Adisadel of games. Hockey, they used to do all kinds of things.
Right.
Golf, all those things. Now that rivalry continued for a long time until Augusco was formed.
Yeah.
And so, you know, St. Augustine's College has always felt that they will have to team up with Adisadel to
Fight you.
to fight us. And they also all describe themselves as colleges.
Yeah.
So they always say, I have a friend who went to St. Augustine, they always say, if we are in a competition, if Mfantsipim will win, they prefer a neutral person to win.
To win.
So if they have to team up against us, they will team up. So that's how come the rivalry is there.
Okay.
So it's all the world against Mfantsipim.
Oh, so Mabuti 33 minutes past the 9. It's the rivalry now. Man, can this go for Bekai? In St. Augustine's Bekai last week in Mfantsipim by Chechewu. I didn't hear 2 schools at time Bosaro. But I must be we are born. And it's all Gasco for no sending messages. And the messages will be coming. And somebody has sent a message. I should tell these guys that they are located, they are not on the hills. They are located in Kotokraba. So they should stop saying they are on Kwabutre Hills or whatever.
Well, but let me come in here. Let me come in here. I'm a bit surprised. Maybe the person doesn't know Cape Coast.
Exactly. No, this is an Absunian sending this one.
So then it means he doesn't know the difference between a hill and a place which is not hilly.
So you are on a hill.
Yeah, we are on a hill. So how can you say we are not not in a
yes, from your entrance is a hill.
It's just a hill straight. It's a double hill actually.
The entrance going all the way up to the academic side. You see,
it's a hill.
Up.
In fact, it's a very unique school.
Okay.
Very unique. Its architecture, its history, everything about it.
Yeah.
The dormitories are downhill. You actually need to climb the hill to get to the academic side.
Right.
Our class blocks, our assembly hall,
everything's on the hill.
Yes, beautiful school.
Yes. You start climbing.
I know, sir. More stadium, no more park, no.
Yeah.
That looks hilly. And
that's
on the other
side. Okay, so this is the edifice we are talking about.
Look at the student climbing.
Yes, in Mfantsipim is really a hill. And
Gasco boy never come Kwabutre.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, Gasco boy no come Kwabutre before.
Actually, do you know the school, our buildings, especially our domestic side buildings, are UNESCO heritages.
Yeah.
Yes, they are UNESCO heritages. The architecture.
Oh.
Yes.
This is your assembly hall. Okay.
Yes. The houses especially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are UNESCO.
So they should stop referring. So Peter Mensah, they say they are not Kotokraba boys, but they refer to you in Cape Coast as Kotokraba boys.
You see, the truth is this. The school where it has been, Kotokraba has more or less grown a bit. So it's closer to the place. So in terms of teasing us, then they refer to us as Kotokraba AC Milan because of our colors. so that is what they say.
Kotokraba AC Milan.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, that is a Mfantsipim school, great school there. Much schools, so when it comes to School Connect, this is Mfantsipim, the oldest school in Ghana. You'll be 150 years
Next
year.
Yeah.
150 years. I feel already 149, and the guys are here telling us much about the school. So let's come back to academia. Is there science school, science bias, technical bias, general, NSMQ, targeted, presec, 3 times winners? I mean.
So this is it. We offer, apart from business, we offer the courses, business and home econs, and the course which are, let's say, women bias. We do everything. We do general science with technical twitch, with an engineering twitch. We do general arts, like has been said, and then we do visual art as well. Those are the main things we do. We don't do business. The first one never does business. So those are the courses we do. So more or less, you can say it's an engineering bias, science/engineering bias school. Yeah. So you can speak of it in that sense. But the general arts is also strong. Yeah, it's also strong there.
Yeah. So you are all round.
Yes.
Rounder.
Yeah.
Okay. So NSMQ, how many times have you won it?
3
times.
Yeah.
First was when?
99.
That's why you produced Daga Bubune.
Yes.
He's still around, right?
It's around. It's an electrical engineer.
Oh, electrical engineer.
Yes. And then we did 2014, and then last year. Actually, the thing is that when the NSMQ started, maybe you don't know, but this is a secret I'm telling you today. The whole idea of the NSMQ originated at our teachers, the teachers' room.
Oh, Mfantsipim brought the idea.
Yes. That is where it was hatched of such a competition. So after the first few years, the school sort of relaxed about it for a while. I mean, they didn't see it as topmost priority. You see, because the school is a school which has a lot of old boys and a lot of old people. You know, NSMQ started in '93. Yeah. So when you say they are like, look, yes, we are a high school. We don't focus just on competitions. It's just chew and pour stuff. So they used to say like that. So sometimes for a long period, you realize as if we are not performing there, we are not winning it. Yeah. But because we realize that now the NSMQ is very high up in people's minds, the presidents are making noise about it, people are making noise about it. We have also decided to take it to World Cup. We have also decided now to take it to World Cup.
Hey, to another level.
Yes.
But Presec Chimo.
And a small time. Small time. Say, you say I found World Cup. It's a bit.
Oh, now, what for World Cup? August is Mama Rayson. Last year, most struggle.
Yes. No, don't worry.
It's a competition.
But August is a renewal.
Everybody comes prepared.
Everybody comes to win. Everybody
comes. But when finals last year. You saw it.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
We beat we shipped all the people.
We did with
Pepe. The weekend was massive.
Everybody.
Yeah, we lined up all the major competitors so that they know that if we want to win, we will win.
Okay. Mfantsipim says they see how they present for Munjina here. The other school in Ghana, I'm off on the World Cup. NSMQ, no, they are not going to turn back. So that is Mfantsipim Old Boys Association MOBA right here. You say, why are they still denying they are not Kotokraba boys? Okay. I've told them, they said no, they are not Kotokraba boys.
Okay,
they still live on the hills.
We accept it.
We accept it. It's okay.
More accept it.
It's okay.
They will still have to come through us to buy jet watch.
That's it. So we are not
yes, see, we are there, and some walk jet nightclub, so that is it. So, Mfantsipim once again. You see, this is the school with. So how many houses in all?
So currently, I mean, in our time, in my time, and their time, I suppose there were 6 houses.
6 houses.
But now there is 8. When the free SHS started, and they knew that they were going to pump more students into the school, they built 2 extra houses.
Right.
Bradford Dontry, and then the other one.
So they were named after.
All our houses are named after former headmasters.
Headmasters?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So Kofi Annan has no house there?
Oh, no. Kofi Annan has a building named after
him.
The library complex is named after
Kofi Annan?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And one Alex, the first black UN, what?
Yes, Alex Christian Saki.
Yes, Saki.
Yeah.
He also has a house?
No, it doesn't have a
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mfantsipim na yeni omo etwetwe.
Chama, you've really done your homework.
Me.
Yeah,
I'll tell you where I'm coming from. So I'll tell you where I'm coming from at the end of the show.
Sure.
That is
Sure.
what I'm telling you.
Sure.
Right. So your motto,
Yeah.
what does it mean? Pascal.
Jane Shekan.
People, is it fancy or
Yes,
Latin or?
Oh no, we are very local people.
Okay.
The school was set up with a local name, with a local bias to solve a local problem.
So your anthem is also in Mfanti?
Yes, we have a school anthem. Jane
Mfanti?
Shekan, yes.
Oh, great.
And then we have a school hymn or song, which is in English.
Okay.
So it just means forge ahead.
Okay.
Just be more or less like just plan ahead.
Be
basically.
proactive.
Yes, proactive.
Be
Think ahead.
proactive.
Visionary. Think
Yeah,
ahead.
be
Have
visionary,
foresight.
I mean,
Have foresight.
Oh,
so
okay.
it is a fancy phrase, and that is just the meaning. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's very thick. It means a whole lot of things. But
Jane
it's just
Shekan.
Yes, yes.
Deep.
Have foresight.
Very deep.
Have
Have
foresight.
foresight.
Yeah.
In life, you need to have a foresight,
exactly.
a target, and you need to be proactive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great. Jane Shekan.
Yes.
Yes.
And your anthem is also in Fanti.
So, yeah, like we said, we have an official school song, Jane Shekan, Infanti. And then we have more or less a school hymn,
Yeah.
which is a Methodist song for all the saints
Okay.
who from their
So you
labor.
can take us through your anthem and your hymn.
Maybe you can play the song for the
Okay.
anthem for us.
So maybe you sing along
for all the saints, yes.
for the saints.
Yeah, for all
You
the-
have two. One for the saints.
No, so we have for all the saints.
Okay.
And then you have the Jane Shekan.
And then we have
song.
Jane Shekan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Jane Shekan is a song, but that's Infanti.
Okay.
Because of what he said. You see, everything Infanti was set up with Africanization in mind. I hope you get my point.
yeah.
Because you see, it was born out of a political movement. You know, most of the leaders of the Aborigines Right Protection Society were Mfantsipim people.
Yeah.
You get, so the school was born essentially as the soul of the nation, raising up scholars to help liberate not just Ghana, the whole West African coast and Africa. That was the whole idea.
Yeah.
So it was to train scholars and people.
So you're the
for
first
Africa.
school in West Africa.
No,
No.
we are not the first school in West Africa, in Ghana, but we had alliances. You know,
Because of the
Methodist-
Vision.
Exactly.
We had
Oh,
the
okay,
vision of the
okay,
whole
okay,
Africa.
okay,
Exactly.
okay. So, Michael, they have their anthem in Fanti, yeah? So, let's have it. Let's actually sing alongside that one. It's in Fanti. I mean, most of the Cape Coast schools have Fanti. Senegalians have Fanti as the anthem. At this school, I don't think so.
No.
And so Michael, if you are ready, let's go with the anthem from Mfantsipim.
Do they have the four?
Oh, maybe Michael is struggling.
I'm sure it's for all the saints they
Yeah.
have.
Okay. So maybe they will come back and we'll look at that one. And so that is it. So, okay. Muba and the whole Cape Coast. Everybody's talking about them. The older school there, and so your colors have stayed from
Red and
then
black.
till now.
Yes.
Yeah.
From sixth form, O level.
No,
No, no,
when
the
you say
school
colors,
colour
what do you
is
mean?
still
colour
the
is
the
same.
school
The
color
color
is
is the same.
Yes.
But
The uniform has changed.
the uniform has changed several
changed.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're no more wearing the red.
No, now it's
Now-
the red
now
and
it's
black.
the red and black.
But they used to
Then-
wear.
Yes. Then
Yes.
in my time, we used to wear pink and khaki.
It was
The
pink and
sixth formers
khaki.
used to wear
Blue.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it has not changed.
Yeah.
It's the same color line.
School, yeah. But
Okay.
in terms of the school colors, the school has colors. It's the same. That's black and red.
Black and red.
Yeah, that one
Okay.
there, it stays forever.
Oh,
So I
okay.
came
And-
cloud in that.
Okay. So a typical day in Mfantsipim, Monday to Sunday, rising bell, food, house chores,
Wahala.
training session, siesta. How is it like, Pascal?
Your typical day, let's pick a Monday. So 5 a.m. you rise, and for those who have work to do, you have to do your work, whether the domestic side or academic side. you do it. If you are in Form 1, you go around, do some additional picking. And in Mfantsipim, we usually have a daily assembly.
Every day?
Yes, every day. We start class at 7, and we have assembly before that.
So when is the rising bell?
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
So 15 to 7, you gather, you listen to a preaching based on the theme for the day. And then the headmaster comes
in the house?
No, at the academic side.
Okay.
And then after that, you get dismissed by the head boy, who is the school prefect. And then you start your class. So 7 to 9, you have 3 periods in there. You do it, and then you go for your break. So at that time, you go for breakfast at the dining hall. Those who want to top up will go to the day boys.
Oh,
no. Well, I don't know whether it's the current stage, but then I'm giving you what?
No.
Yeah. So
I just go for
so with that, you have about 40 minutes for the break, and then you come back. And then you have 4 periods, which is about a little over 2 hours. And then you come back again for another short break, a second break. And then you close around 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah. You
The siesta, no?
Then you go to dining hall. Then from there, siesta. And the rest is more like free period. But I will say you sleep at your own risk, basically.
The competition is key.
Yes, because you will sleep all right, and then you wake up and realize that all the beds are laid and white and then empty. Everybody is gone. And because the academic site is very far away from the domestic site, you wake up as if...
you have 2 sites.
Yes.
It's
domestic,
the same compound.
The same compound.
Yes,
you have the
same.
academic side.
Where
you have your basketball court.
The basketball court is at the domestic side.
Domestic, okay.
And then the classrooms are that, and the administrations are the academic side. Actually, what is said early in the morning, Mfantsipim has maintained this tradition of preaching to the students, like he said, and that forms a key component of our upbringing. It's not just about academics. It's about instilling morals, some level of spirituality. In fact, that's one of the reasons why the Agasco and Disco people hate us. They hate us because they say they go for mass. They will go for mass once a week. But we every day they are preaching to us. So we are more disciplined. And so they end up saying, "But your boys, they are dolu, they are door, they are this." What I say? Anyway, what they are saying.
But when you compare Mfantsipim boys to a disco Augustins, you look meek, right?
Yes. Yeah, because every day. Exactly.
Seven times a week.
7 times
they preach to you. On Sunday, we get a double dose in the morning and in the evening.
And so consistently, spiritually.
Yes.
Mfantsipim.
My classmates, no.
Yes. He's my boy, but so from Monday to Sunday, Mfantsipim spiritually,
every day.
But apart from,
and we have a prayer chapel where people go and sit, meditate, read the Bible. So I mean, we believe in holistic education, not just which you have passed, get A's. No.
Okay.
We are shaping people to be influential in society.
Right.
Yeah. So we take our education seriously. Yeah.
Hey, Mfantsipim. Spirituality, Monday to Sunday, double dose. Sunday, double dose. But it's more so let's look at breakfast.
Breakfast. So breakfast is the usual rice water, cocoa, and then
Tom Brown.
No, we had Tom Brown. For us, it was just these 3.
These 3.
Yeah. So the Tom Brown was Saturday morning.
We used to have tea.
Okay, tea as well.
Yeah.
And there's some bad sir.
Bread.
With eggs.
Yes.
Every day?
No.
Not.
But we had with each cereal we had milk.
Milk, okay.
Yeah, so
Moody milk was good.
yeah, so with a table of 24 people, at least you had 2 tins of milk. It's okay.
Oh, great. And then now
And then you had the bread.
I just go for
Yes. And then they were even giving us bread with some spread.
Granite
Spread
paste.
in it. No, not granite paste, but I think margarine or some bread. Yeah. So it wasn't bad.
One day I was here hosting that show. The 3 of you will be in the house.
This up it.
Steve, I don't cry.
This up it.
And there we are. After lunch.
My favorite fire Mondays afternoon.
Then Amudi. Watch.
Rice and palm nut soup. I'll say Papa.
And then what are you for?
The palm nut tree is the only tree that regardless
Everything. It's in Mondays, rice and palm nut soup. Tuesday,
same.
And then there was another jollof.
Yes, there was jollof. There was
such
wachi.
jollof there once a week, Anna.
There was wachi as
No,
well.
there was jollof
Wachi.
twice a week.
Kenke.
Wednesday and
Yeah, there was also kinky.
There was kinky mainly in the evening.
In the
I don't
evening.
remember eating kinky.
Kinky was mainly in the evening.
Kinky was mainly in the
Was
evening.
no supper. Yeah, 15 fish.
Okay.
Now you decided in Abio.
Charlie. Nenyume.
And all
No, it's just kinky and rice.
Normally-
But you're not a no.
No, there was no kinky in the afternoon.
Okay, it's always in the evening.
Yeah, kinky is just
No
evening.
banku.
No.
Oh, okay. But your chop box
Full heavy.
The chop box is there, and then we also eat.
I
from
have a
the
chop
day
box
box.
more. It's in
Yes.
maybe I'm person.
Oh, it depends. You see, when the population was not very huge,
Yeah.
We had them.
we had the
in the-
chobos
yeah.
room.
Okay.
But when the population was increasing, some of the chobos rooms were converted into, how do you call it? Rooms.
Okay.
So, but some houses still had that arrangement. Yeah, it depends on the numbers and what
Okay.
works. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Mfantsipim Boys Association, MOBA. Boy from Kwabuche. I'm a check to the moon. Maybe I'm more now. I'm see I'm more Kotakrama boys. I'm sit there. Be. Agasco phone and disco phone. Sending messages. I'm a check to my dear. 2 schools in. And you're more here. So before 10 o'clock, yes, by 10 we're going for commercial break. We'll talk about the upcoming projects and we'll see what their legacy project is about. But quick one, Steve, who owns Wesley Girls?
When you say who owns, there's the Methodist Church
Methodist Church.
It's still
owns
Wesley.
Mfantsipim.
So
In
It's
terms
what-
of boys, no.
Uh-huh.
Augusto,
That's why when your question.
It's
so-
no
Oh,
contest.
send them maybe so send me the meaning.
Yeah, contest. It's a non-starter.
Only girls.
Officially.
Yeah,
Officially.
officially.
In the other schools, Holy Child,
Almost be peachy.
but Augusto, the only Holy Child.
Son almost here.
Son almost
Son of Musi. But Omunya pe Muba.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a gentleman. Yeah.
Oh, no, sir.
Now, the Holy Child from actually training way in school.
Yes.
So imagine the letters that flows from there to our school.
That's yes.
I'm obeying Omunintian.
no.
Yeah, our facilities.
We had the facility, and then we had the
Oh, no, sir.
the technical.
No. I just go through a pitch.
Oh.
No.
And your
No,
qualifications.
No, it's just a.
They were
pitch.
solid.
Sakura Park.
I'm on the Sakura.
Oh, that.
Oh, that
And
be-
I go to you.
Mfantsipim Park, Nanya Sakura.
What are you talking about?
It's only child uses Mfantsipim.
They use
our
our basketball court. They use our.
They come there to train.
I guess somebody
Hey,
kept.
who gets need to be
It's a moment you kept those girls in Nina.
say who
Aju,
Yes.
what you want Nina?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the girls here, Mudia?
Yes.
Mfantsipim man. And I'm
In fact, even the Edwema discourse.
Mudia Chong. On your way. Now, Holy Child.
You find one's room.
Yeah, they are kind of the Holy Child.
Yeah, manager.
Send your manager.
Let's have Augusto for the
For skin.
I'm obeying Munintia.
And I will be able to use your facilities.
Oh, okay. How is Intercol like when it comes to these 3 schools? So Augusto, no more zone.
Yeah, the same.
Then super zonals.
It's at
You are
the
this ideal.
Yeah.
So how is it like?
Oh, so do we meet? In fact, our school park used to, in my time, our school park used to be used for the
Super.
Yeah.
The super zone.
Yeah,
No,
the zone.
yeah.
So Ogasco used to come with us. Wesley Girls, they all used to come. All the
They're the
schools.
same zone.
They're the same zone.
Then the super zone house, you
It's
go
where
to
we
Wesley.
meet at this we go to
Addis-Adel, huh?
either Addis-Adel or
Augustus.
or sometimes Cape Coast Stadium. I mean,
Okay.
depending on yeah.
Okay, so how is a typical intercall like in Cape Coast?
Oh, it's a very lively affair. I mean,
It's beautiful.
Very
Very
competitive.
Mumbai, Pascal.
what's it?
So the intercore is very, very competitive.
Right.
That is where you tend to see the other side of the schools in Cape Coast because everybody
How
thinks.
many friends? No.
Is that?
How many French? Alaya no.
Yeah. So you think for these people who are learning so much when it comes to sports, but you get there and then you realize the competition
But
is
some
top
of
notch.
compared to the two schools.
But it's a to America now sports. I know the any way.
But
So
we
we do it so well,
Every time.
and then the people are like, but these people they can't take, let's say, academics and come and take this one. Then they have to attack you. So sometimes when you are going back home peacefully, then they just meet you somewhere,
Even
and they
this year-
start causing problems.
This year, our boys.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They were attacked.
Oh, by
They were
which
attacked.
school?
By some schools. They said we had won, so they were
Ah,
they were blocking.
yeah.
They
No,
were
that's
blocking people
really
from
no.
leaving.
I mean,
Is this your sponsor? Is it Hope Man?
Yes.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
alive.
he's alive.
He's still in the school?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
His son is actually
His son
the
is actually the
assistant
headmaster now.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
A disciplinarian. Won't describe me Hope Man.
Charlie.
Oh.
Me na baby. Oh, yeah, come up. Tell me what.
Okay, so let me tell you something about.
Hope Man.
I think he's a disciplinarian, as you said, and then he has something that looks a bit magical because he happens to know everybody's name. I don't know how
He can see and tell you the school you are coming from.
So he sees you and then he will ask you, gentleman.
Gentleman?
When he's talking, every time
Gentleman?
gentleman. So we used to call him gentleman. And then at the point we even made a name, a little song about him, gentleman, I know your name. I mean, but he will meet you and then he will just pick your name, mention your name directly. Where are you going to? And
With
then,
this school population.
yes, and then
He
you
knows
and then,
everybody.
and then you just stop because you've never spoken to this
You'll
man.
be
And then
shocked.
he is mentioning your full name to you. So I mean it's like
You'll be shocked. In fact, at a point we thought that he has some psyche powers.
Issues.
So,
Yeah. He will just say,
Oh.
he will just meet you. Hey, gentleman, why is your shirt out? Tuck in, you know.
But he's on retirement.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
very
so where
good
is he
man.
now?
Oh, he's around. I mean, he
I
comes to.
All the
I mean,
programs.
programs. I saw him at the last speech day. He
Oh,
comes.
great.
Yeah.
Great. Hope Man.
Yeah.
When you talk about Mfantsipim, you don't mention Hope Man's name. I mean, he was a disciplinarian, my boy.
He was a sports master as
Top
well.
one and a sports master.
Oh,
And
no,
then
no.
it was through him we actually had the Holy Child connection because his wife, who is a sports madam, also teaches the Holy
And Hope that this had
Child. Yeah, so officially and unofficially we are everywhere.
Oh, great. So, Stephen, what one thing will you remember when it comes to Hope Man?
There's a lot. Olashimida. Now, you see, anytime you mention the man's name, he appears. When you are doing anything bad, and you say, Charlie, this one, Hope Man, you
Got you. You see him.
By the time you are done mentioning his name,
He's there.
So, like I said, we thought he had some psyche powers.
Yeah.
Like, you
No,
know,
Akaka also had a free man like that.
yeah, we need to cut windows and jump over and run away because at any time, this man will just,
We'll be there.
and you
Surely.
have a problem. Ubedobia.
So we'll talk about the Mad Hope Man and Rebecca Mfantsipim project legacy projects. This is the first hour of the show. This is the show that the whole Ghana is tuned into. On radio is 89.7 on the dial, and on TV is Max TV. I feel also TV now because a school band. I am Mfantsipim Old Boys Association Mobile. We are from Kwaboche. Oma cheche mu say omu ni kotokraba. Omu hills. Hey. Because for us sending messages peep. Sansona and this go for us sending. When we go commercial break me bar. You better also.
The battle lines are drawn from Accra to Kingston, Lagos to Port of Spain. It's just not football. It's a full-blown cultural showdown. The 2025 Unity Cup is here, and the best of Afro-Caribbean football royalty is ready to serve magic on the pitch. And guess what? IMAX Media has done it again. We have secured the sole free-to-air rights. Catch every pass, every screamer, every heart-stopping moment, live and exclusive, only on Max TV, Max FM, and all our buzzing social platforms. Lock these days down. May 27, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago. May 28, Nigeria versus Ghana. May 31st, the third place playoff plus the grand finale. It's exclusive, it's electric, it's absolutely historic. Streaming free, broadcasting live. Only on Max TV, Max FM, and across our socials. This is the Unity Cup, London 2025.
For sponsorship, contact 020-1163-556 or WhatsApp 020-862-3010.
Welcome to Max Buy. Hey Jerry, this is your phone. Have you ever paid for crown pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay?
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfie with this Techno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Power couple, papa.
Call us on 054-401-9552.
With over 40 shops nationwide, flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. Matthew 4:19. Tune in to Max FM and listen to Evangelism Focus, the program brought to you by courtesy of the Global Evangelism Restoration and Focus movement. Do you belong to a church and desire to win souls? Or are you into evangelism in any part of the world? Then join us and be a member of this movement. We help to win souls for existing Bible-believing churches. Your host is the radio evangelist, Deacon Danny Glover, a seasoned evangelist from the International Central Gospel Church, Royal Temple, Awoshi, and founder of the Global Evangelism Restoration and Focus movement, Global ERFM. He has over 30 years of experience in evangelism, so you'll be greatly inspired as you listen to him. Tune in this and every Sunday from 5:30 to 6 a.m. and you will be blessed. For enquiries, 40244-955-425 or 050-9038-893 or visit our website www.restoreevangelism.com. Evangelism Focus. Let's focus on evangelism.
This Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of respirited debate and fierce competition. Presec Secondary School, 7 times winners. Omo producing NASA intelligent.
Atomic Energy Commission Okruma no. Omo yede wo.
Kwani presec can say go up.
Kumasi High School, Truth Conquest. Yan can say Truth Conquest.
Truth Conquest. When St. Augustine is talking about, Adisade is talking about the best, it's always good for Adisade. And then St. Augustine, perseverance, conquest, on. Truth is what? Then I
Truth Conquest. Mo persevere, mo yede yo. It's truth that conquers at long last.
School Connect. Link up with your former mates and be part of your school once again. Schools Connect. Be part of the competition. It is 5 minutes past the hour 10. Baby, I will be as I was so radio. I'm Kwansu Kweye Adori. Now we radio now 89.7. Mfantsipim Old Boys Association Moba near from. It is the oldest school in Ghana. I'm sure where you're from with the school. The more Kumasi Amutie 102.3. In Takrade is 104.3. And Max TV, we are live. Messages in the banner. Obviously, speechless on NSMQ. Maglon and no say banahini Prempe College 2011. Or say Mfantsipim the one no adon ra NSMQ and kebi warm. Steve.
When you are junior brothers, we actually formed the school.
Prempe home. Yes. Prempe came from Prempe was started more or less by the Otumfo at the time. Prempe went to the school and requested, he visited the school and requested that he wanted something like this in Kumasi to train the Ashanti Royals. And so some students were taken who were supposed to come. Oh yes. And
2011 they were groomed from
exactly. And so they took teachers from Mfantsipim there and students
from Mfantsipim to start Prempe. And
Muslims. 2011, he should go and talk to his people who finished around 1970.
They know. So they both said they've produced one president.
No, that's a problem. But we are a school of producing intellectuals.
Have you produced a president?
No, we produced the head of government. That is Buzia, Prime Minister.
Okay. But okay, you can also boast of Prime Minister.
Oh yes, I mean most of the vice presidents.
The vice presidents, yeah, but
Aka,
oh, so you are noted for producing vice presidents.
So to speak, until now, but we realize that the people are bragging it. Very soon, you have to give the president. Maybe that's what Ghana has been waiting for.
Okay, obviously they are here to produce the president, but Prempe has done it. But obviously Prempe your mama. Charlie, in one word, how will you describe Hope, man? Now, you say Hope, Otumila show be free Augustins at this school. No, I catch you say, or Pepper Berry Potuama Bentum, or Barberry Potuama. I mean, Kumsin. Yeah. And he had all the information in the Cape Coast schools. Yeah. So how was it? I mean, who was he? Maybe actually met Hope, man.
Yes. So he attended Augustins actually.
I hope went to Augustine.
Yes. Ooh. So he's he's been a disciplinarian throughout the ages. So people know him, and because of his longevity, I mean, we worked in France for 30-40 years.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody definitely every school there, because the schools authorities they work together a lot.
Right.
I mean, to combat student misbehavior and all. And he was he was a senior housemaster and in that field. So definitely he will know people from national, their heads there. He will know people from agri, this other August school, and actually all Cape Coast students know Hope, man.
Yeah.
Charlie, no sure dressing clothes make a true school out feedback.
Yeah.
You get my point. So that's just him. I mean, for one word to describe him would be disciplinarian. Yeah. But he did it in a lot of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will
really shaped us.
Yes.
So let's look for us. He hardly lashed people. But the thing is, he will meet you where you are doing the wrong thing. That is the mystical thing about him.
Yeah.
And then you know very well that he wants everything to work for your own good. I mean, sometimes in school you will not see it, but afterwards you're like, oh, okay. This is what.
So how's discipline in Mfantsipim like? A school that is located, right in town.
Oh.
Because maybe I'm a park and one who me for a PSC.
But the school is more or less what the openings are all guarded. So it's not like it's free range. You can, and there's a wall.
Oh, actually, from your other side to the park.
Yes.
And then more to me see quite no for car now.
One of our sportsmaster Fio and two for our crowd.
Exactly.
And that was there's a house just where the stadium.
The last house. Yes.
And you know
strategy.
So I was disciplined in school. I mean, in Mfantsipim.
Well,
you see, discipline that brosunti na moye dog.
No, for me, if I have to explain,
okay,
discipline was top notch, and then it was layered. So your first point of even meeting discipline is from the students. So the senior boy on duties will do the work. Even the prefect, you don't see them. Because you have to cross senior boy on duty before you get to the prefect. And then from the prefect, before you go to the regular teachers, before you go to the senior housemasters and then the headmaster. So for you to even be...
You won't even get there because
invited,
the head boy...
Yes, the head boy, you don't even see him.
You don't even see him.
So for you to even be called and then maybe punished by the headmaster, then it means your crime is like way off. Because the senior boys on duty will deal with you.
You see, and when you enter the school, you are made to be aware that the school is not just, you are not just here to train your intellect. Your discipline is also important.
Right.
And so you know that, I mean, and that's why you say that people refer to us as door boys.
Yes.
And so, like I said, there's spiritual discipline. You are educated in the spirit. You get my point, as well as intellectual. And just like my senior here has said, the system is said that there are senior boys who are watching you. The basic rule in the school is that a breach of common sense.
It's a breach of school.
It's a breach of school.
I was waiting for that.
Breach of common sense.
It's a breach of school rules.
So there are no list of rules.
There are no list of rules there.
If you see something on the floor, you don't pick it.
It means that how?
So the senior boy
for you training more.
Yes. So
a breach of common sense is a breach of school rules.
Okay. But old boys, I mean head boys, do they have some privileges?
Oh yes.
What does it take to become? Because at these schools, I'm from old boys in Diagro. I don't know how Mfantsipim.
You mean the head boys?
The head boys.
Oh yes, our head boys are more or less like chiefs or kings. We treat them like royalty.
So what does it take to become a head boy?
No, so you have to be academically sound because the role is involving. So if you are not someone who is academically sound, if it's given to you to affect your grades at the end, so you have to be academically sound, have leadership qualities. You get my point. And when you are in the school, I mean the authorities are watching you, have Hopeman watching you, have all these people watching you. So every time they are sieving out. They have a list there. And it's a very lively competition. Sometimes there will be articles on the notice board, potentials, like the way we do our primaries here.
Yeah.
Presidential primaries.
Okay. So it's keen like that.
It's a keen thing.
Selected.
By selected. But for long process selected. For a few years, they elected, I think 2014, 2015, they did an election.
Oh, okay.
But generally, especially but it has now reflected back to selection. So it's a selection, so not arbitrary. Yes, it's not arbitrary, but they sieve candidates all the time. The teachers are sieving candidates.
Right.
They are sieving candidates. So by the time you are getting to the head of the time, they have maybe 4 or 5. They discuss among themselves, consult, and then they choose.
Oh, great. Hey, you know, Mfantsipim, and your small thing, grow.
Become a head boy.
Okay. And it's I know you are the old school as a secretariat that is run as if say a corporate institution.
Yes. So Achimota also have something, but ours is more formalized, so to speak, than them. They also have a well-run secretariat. I decided also just set up one because you see, we are mobile is very old. Mobile will be 80 years old in 2027. Mobile, the association, the Old Boys Association.
Old Boys Association.
Yeah, will be 80 years old in 2027. Exactly. So because of that, we've had a rich history. So definitely we have records, we have things, and we have projects we are running. The current Ebusiapinyin, I mean the idea of running the secretariat as an office was started by the previous Ebusiapinyin, Captain Paul Fojo. Then Moses Baden took over and wants to take it to a higher notch, very corporate with all kinds of certification. So that at the end of the day, because when you have such an alumni office, which is soil like that, it's easy to
Where is it located?
Wesley House. But we are moving, hopefully in July, we are moving to the Wesley Towers. I don't know whether you know Wesley Towers.
Rage,
yes.
Opposite Total.
Okay.
That area.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. So you run late officially as an office?
I'm an official of that place.
Oh, okay. So that is your work.
Yes. Yeah.
And you are paid as an old boy manning the secretariat.
Exactly.
Hey. Charlie, Mate. Schools will be great meeting place, but in Mfantsipim, they are telling you they have an office running like a Max TV running office. No? So, how many people are involved?
And okay, so the permanent staff of the secretary currently we are 5.
5.
Yeah, we are 5. And we have people, with consultants we bring on board for specific things when we need them. Most of the consultants are old boys. But if there is the need for us to reach out outside that too, we always do that. We have a lot of things. Our office will be ISO certified. We are not here to play. We want to run our alumni office like the Harvards. You get my point. That's what we want to do. So that is why we are setting it up.
Charlie. Yeah. What are some Mfantsipim set out to do a project within 5 minutes? You can make 10 billion.
Exactly. So even at our last when we launched our logo for 150th anniversary.
Oh, you've launched a logo?
Yes.
This year?
Yes, we did that.
Okay.
And within 40 minutes, we had raised 500,000 Ghana cedis.
500,000 within 40 minutes?
Yes, yes, we raised it, yes.
Charlie, but you have the band. So take us through the Charlie, Mama. Schools be and baby. If I tell you, we are schools be baby better. You, take us through. About your 150th anniversary.
Okay, so
what is coming up?
Okay,
what legacy project?
So actually, this year is 149.
This year is 149.
149.
We are not done with that one.
We
are going to do it in November.
November, so going back to Cape Coast.
Yes.
So 150th is next year.
Oh, that means they will be bringing it live.
Exactly.
Sure. We are hosting it.
95.
We are doing it with you. Yeah. We are doing it with you.
Charlie, that means they will be in Cape Coast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm on my fire 2 days, Cape Coast school. If I see you, call the whole week.
Oh, don't worry, you'll be there. In actual fact, we are starting in Accra on the 1st of November. With the dinner dance. Before we move to Cape Coast.
We'll be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mfantsipim.
Yes.
Charlie, we are going to bring you on board. 100%.
I still believe in my school.
Yes. But so this is their year actually, and you see. Most schools do this way. They make the year which finished 25 years after school host the anniversary celebration.
Yes.
At the Mfantsipim is not like that.
Oh, okay.
And what we do is that we have what we call sponsoring year groups. It's a concept.
Okay.
We do big projects, so we need big money. So we don't want 1 year group to burden them.
Oh.
So we bring 4 year groups from different decades together. So this year you have the 75, the 85, the 95,
which is
and the 2005.
Charlie,
so the 95 are the main sponsors.
So 95 are the main sponsor, which is Pascal, for which Pascal is their president.
Oh,
yes.
Charlie, everything in Mfantsipim is different.
Yes, yes.
Hey.
So we raise. Our projects are very involving, and so we spread the money. They are the least sponsoring year group, so they end up paying almost half of the amount.
Money.
And then 2005 we chip in like 20-something%, 85 20-something, and then 75 like 8%.
Okay.
So that the money will be big for us to do big things. We don't want to do small.
So this year 149 years.
Yes.
And what is the project at stake?
They are continuing. They are doing their phase. Okay.
So what we are doing now is we are aiming at raising an amount of 4 million cedis, which we are going to distribute into 2 projects. That is completing some phases of the Kwabotwe Center of Sports Excellence. Okay. And then we also
have a center
of sports excellence. So our stadium is being upgraded, where we are bringing all the sports facilities to one place.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the pitch done. We are doing the tartan tracks.
Oh, maybe a pitch,
Yes. So we are doing a retaining wall. We have a basketball court there now.
You do the tartan tracks.
Yes. So we are doing the VIP wings now. That is part of our project. And then there is a retaining wall. This one, it goes further. Then there is a stand which is not done yet, where it is excavated. So we are pushing in money to that side.
But
now there's a wall here.
So there's a wall there now. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So this is what we call the sports center.
Yes, and actually everything there.
And you need 4 million to complete.
No, not to complete this one. But that is what we are spending. Part will go here, and then the other part will go into the infirmary.
Okay.
So we have realized that the school population has grown. We have a dispensary; it's very small. So we are building, or we've built a 2-story infirmary, which we are trying to finish and then keep operational. So we are doing lots of work there to bring it to that standard where you can take care of the people in the school.
Right.
And so that there will be no need actually to go out for those basic things. So that is what we are doing. Our major project is the infirmary, and then we are tackling some aspect of this project. So if you see the pipes on the screen, those are the pipes for the inner drain and then the outer drain.
Okay.
So because the stadium is fixed at the bottom of the hill, there will be water coming from the top. So you want to gather everything, round it up, and then push it out to the main road, the main drains outside.
So it's almost 60% complete.
Oh yeah, now it's currently 60-70%. And actually, what it's
so now this retaining wall is actually finished.
Yeah, it's finished. Actually, everything is we are the pitch and everything is international standard. Any record you set here is international record.
So you
both the Titan.
So maybe Ghana government even will come and run.
Yeah, people, and it was made with Cape Coast in mind. All Cape Coast schools in mind. Yeah, so it's called Kwabochi Center for Sports Excellence. But it's for the whole Cape Coast. Yeah.
I hate to say, but during the campaign period, this was named as one of the achievements of the S1 government, which is not.
And so it was your own project, right?
This is what we are funding. All students.
But I'm going to count. Oh, Mfantsipim, Charlie, great. And Pascal, November, you're going to inaugurate this one.
And a whole lot more. And a whole lot more. As I told you, we are doing the infirmary. Infirmary is actually the big one.
Big
so you're
one,
going to see like something like a hospital on campus. And then we'll come here and then we inaugurate some phases.
So this project will be finished and fully inaugurated next year. At the 150th. That is the 150th project.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are left it.
So that will be the lead project for the 150th anniversary.
Exactly.
But Pascal's group 149 years will continue with the infirmary and what?
We'll do this one. A certain phase of this.
Right.
An allocated phase which has been given to them.
Okay. So actually you are the secretary. So the year groups, how much are they contributing to this project?
So the SYG 2025 as a collective are contributing 4 million Ghana cedis to this. So that is what they will use to do their phase.
But individually, a mobile, how much are you supposed to pay?
As in, no. So what the sponsoring year groups are those who are levied.
Okay.
So last year, the sponsoring year groups, they were levied and they did their phase.
Okay.
So we do it that way.
Okay.
So it's not like every year we levy every mobile. No. The sponsoring year groups, those are the people who are levied. So this year is on the 5s.
Okay. Pascal, so your year group, the likes of Roberta Shile, Paloga, I mean, I know all those boys. So
yeah. You really done your work.
Yes. I was there with, I know Robert was with him tech, and he was my GSS mate as well. But he jumped.
Okay.
You know, the parents were teachers, so they decided
to jump
him. Yeah. So what do you hear from how linked are your year groups?
We are very, very close. A few people are not on our group pages anyway, but then we are very, very close.
Expected number active?
Expected number active will be like 190 out of the 260.
They say?
Yeah. That's why I said we are very, very active. And out of the 260, I think about 10 or so are dead. So
unfortunately.
So I think we are actually good to go.
Right on.
I mean,
and I know in November, I mean, there will be a bonfire for them. They will be remembered wherever they are.
Do it.
Yes, wherever they are. I mean, in Mfantsipim,
maybe for sure. That one.
10, you've lost 10 of your colleagues. Yeah. Right, unfortunately. Wherever they are, may their souls rest in perfect peace. Wait till like November, Cape Coast to celebrate, but you'll be remembered for being part of the 95-year group. Sure. And but still, is the contribution coming? And as Oliver, please ask for more.
Yeah, so for the contribution, it's something that we started talking about it about 2 years ago.
Okay.
In line with the concept or our motto of Jane Shekan, we decided that, okay, so let's say we are even paying 10,000 each, and then you are going to pay it over 2 years.
Yeah.
When you divide it over 24 months, you take it in little chunks and you're able to get there.
Right.
We know not everybody will have the same strength.
It's true.
But then we don't want people to use time as a constraint.
So
you start. So you start, you can pay 100 cedis, 200 cedis, 500 cedis.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people, when they levy, they just push the money. People are paying more. So there are different abilities. But we started early. So I'll say so far, so good. And because we are spending the money on projects, we've made everybody know that we don't need your money in November. We need your money like yesterday.
Okay.
And they are sending it.
Okay.
So so far so good.
Okay. So Aju, so the money still come or you cut the threshold.
It come, but Oliver Twist always ask for more.
So maybe there are some lines that maybe there's a mobile who is listening, who are mobile, maybe Ubak or Mfantsipim. You want to contribute to this project. Maybe work a crowd on some sabio or Mfantsipim, one dane Kronfo, one dane Kokoshuak, one dane Skamabia in the school nama Oswasumadru, or person contribute, who a parent. Oh yeah, maybe a mobile, maybe you don't belong to this year group, but Kakrabons and you want to contribute for this project. Pascal Mulidina. Maybe actually you need to put some numbers out there.
Yeah, I gave it to your producer.
So you mentioned that they'll put it on the screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, just give me a second.
Okay. So Pascal, let me come back to you. Okay. So bank is Fidelity Bank account number mobile SYG project 10550032896124 branch Rich Towers branch. But a few also Pascal say the momo no na amount for to make sending the quick name say
momo no.
Okay, so then you go through so that
okay, so the momo line is 050-318-6258. You just reference mobile SYG 2025 project as your reference, just so that we know, because the mobile line which receives other things, so the reference is important.
Okay, it is a wood here now. Mfantsipim's school, and then I'm because the projects be bustle. Oh yeah, for maybe one co school, ban a co school in there, it's now police station, it's now say there be in there Mfantsipim's project. Kakra one just look at the bank and the momo nama. Just for Kakra too. Pascal will become.
Yeah. So
now Sikana my inform baby.
Oh, the yes, a pokra no.
It's your good
cash no here. Cash no there. Ehu here pa nti se na ya ka no ato akoma so a. Na se wo bi a de bebo a pacho mo fanfa ho. Se ye banka na waye momo so a na waye ye beje na ya da wase. Every little donation will be acknowledged. We will write back to you a letter signed by us.
And this go first make me contribute to be a mama.
Oh yeah, oh yes.
Peter Benson Ogasco also say we will make sure Mfantsipim gets something from we, the rich Ogasco boys.
Funny enough, we used to have a Santa Moba games.
Yeah, what happened here?
No, so it's still there. You see,
now the man for Ogasco I kept on asking questions.
That's why I explained that the rivalry was between Adisale and Mfantsipim because they were the two older schools at the time before Ogasco was formed later on. But the triangular games have been done before with Ogasco, but just that when it was done, it didn't fly much. But the idea has been mooted that we should do it again. We now want to do it in a very commercialized way, so that it will be something which will be sustainable. And so just watch out in the next 2-3 years. It may
Charlie, so Ogasco, Santa Moba, Charlie, Absurdians will be there. The Santa Clausians will be there. I think that it will be a big thing in, reminiscing Cape Coast days. Surely 29 minutes past the hour 10. If you're watching us live on TV, it is Max TV. On radio, it's 89.7. Mamu Mushaya Ewa Amanoneno and Max TV Ghana on YouTube. And one person was sending messages. I'm not sending messages. No, it is 0506 on WhatsApp. 367196 0506 367196. I am mobile. Mfantsipim Old Boys Association. Almost your mono, Alumni no moyano. And yet, a groby keko. They have an office running 24/7. And the more person will contribute, you know. The strong the line at all. Later on the show, the phone lines will be activated. And the baby will be mobile now, baby, and I will be come out more. The person will be catching crash. We'll be in the phone lines for you also to join. And the School Connect, the biggest school show in Ghana, Africa, and the world. So we are back. So the projects far-fetched Chomaka in Semina, Sana Pascal Kain, Oliver Trace in Pokra Togum, and Timo Moya Ebekama, and say a brand here back a friend, Premper guy, no. Or only every show be a $10,000 bidium. Hey, McLeod, they are waiting for you in advance, definitely. No, if they want to. So let's come back to Mfantsipim, Omo logo, what it means. Then the actual also school no logo no. Michael, Mfantsipim Omumbo Mukakra, and what we share, 31 minutes past the 1:10. So that is the
all right.
Your crest. Yeah, me put it that way. Drink can. So Ajo, you work at a secretariat, so you brief us from square 1, square 2, square 3. I can say so. Is it Bible or book? I don't know.
Yeah. So the book more or less talks about acquisition of knowledge, intellectual pursuit.
And Bible,
not just Bible, but Bible is also a book.
Okay.
So there's a whole idea about training the mind, intellectual pursuits and all. You see that there is also farm implements. Yeah, the farm implement talks about
fishing,
farming, fishing. Industry, industrialization. There is the, how do you call it? There is the
shovel and the other one.
Yes.
Missing phone.
Yes.
So it's about skill acquisition.
Okay.
And then there's that part also about authority.
There's tool and those things. That's about leadership.
Authority.
Yes.
Okay. Authority. Traditional, because we want to show that everything derives from authority. Yeah. So that's basically the class. You see the drink can, which is the motto by it. Our color teams, black and white. Black stands for Africa, the black race. You get my point. And then the red is our blood.
The red is your blood.
Blood. And then the black stands for Africa. Mfantsipim is a very Africanized institution.
Pan-African.
Yes.
Africanization. And to Bukala, it's choose the pepper. Red and black. Okay. And the Mfantsipim crest, they are throwing on my church. Church is over so Mfantsipim now. I will be AGS and more exams. Most of you are listening to the show, and most of you would like to go to Mfantsipim. 33 minutes past the hour 10. So still on Mfantsipim Rise. Well, some funders memory in the Ure School Hall after 1995. You finished your last SSC paper. Once upon I was here, so. Maybe Kalana Baba, no catch on Munjindi.
I have a lot of fun memories from the school. I entered the school as a school dancer. And right from the one you call Black Santa, and I've really had fun.
I'm gonna money appear more. Appeal is
it's one of the 10.
No, Appeal, you know him.
He
had a nasty accident. When I was at Joy FM, he was close. No, he was a very good friend.
He must shut down the whole country with this passing.
Yeah.
It's sad. May he so rest in peace. But one remarkable thing, when we finished school, actually finished our papers, we decided to go on a hike. We decided to go on a hike. That nearly turned disastrous.
Hey, Jet, night club.
Debbie.
No.
We walked from the school to Holy Child.
It's our procession.
Thank you. And
Moko father anyhow,
you do one time.
How much?
How much? Yeah.
Now that's for now. I know
more. See, we got there. I think the girls panicked. The headmaster had to call the police.
Oh,
and there was a scatty. Me do school run and me find me back. Away bus. Me away.
Because banana hope man I already. My best is results of the come on. Oh,
now there is so many things to talk about.
No, the example I get for about Yanko Pascal, Yanko Achuso.
Behind my dormitory, we have a place called Yorks. They sell Yokogari beans.
Like some bush.
Rich!
No, like it's over the wall.
Over the wall. Okay. And all the other dormitories, the students in the other dormitories need to pass behind the school and jump the wall because you can't go through the gate.
Yeah.
You always have someone watching.
Yeah.
You will meet Hope Man there. You will be punished or sacked. So we always jump the wall to go and buy this Yoko guy. One funny day, 3 of us decided to go there. Let's hold the man one senior of us, he was a prefect, a Sando, our grounds prefect, wicked man. Now, we used to call him Bomazi, and he was a left-handed guy. Man, we cheer.
Beans
ni boy.
Gobe na
ni boy enum. Signed the best school could try.
Plot for you.
The farm, or two. 3 days now, because you're afraid to come home. If you get suspended, what are you going to
tell your parents?
So we have to read 3 days.
No class.
Yeah,
this is discipline. Also, now I want as punishment, but I think that it has straightened. You for you to always be on track.
After that day, you won't even call me for me to. You can barely hold a pen.
Oh, Charlie, that's good. Charlie, but you see, I send your money in your money, sure. And I'm on your money, sister, no. Pascal, some fondest memories there.
Oh, quite a good number. I think 2 of them come to mind.
Were you a prefect?
No.
Okay.
One that I remember was an incident that happened after Intercall. We went to Augustine's, and then when we came back around the Kdom area, there was an ambush or what. The moment we turned towards the school route, we had this school people coming back and
with stones and
all that. So
and yet some fight near see Augustine's now move. And this go for demon.
So I mean,
you see the way they teamed up against that.
So almost have a shamu.
Oh yeah, and that's yeah. So we had to that whole thing had to hold on up to the school junction, and then from there I think the police came in or something, and then
who are you innocent people?
Oh yeah, I mean for most of us we knew nothing. It was so strange. You're like, oh, you've gone to Intercall, you are going back to school, nothing.
And that memory is still...
Yeah, it's still there. And then the one that I like to also share is about the academic performance. I mean, when we were all going there, we knew, oh, people, you do well before you get there. But then when you enter there, you think it's just regular. Until maybe you do your first exam and then you get your result. So in Mfantsipim, when you enter, the very first time you enter, you do exams. It's not like the other schools where you do your exam again, and then unlike other schools where you can first term no exam, over there you do an exam. Now when you do the exam, then you really know whether you belong there or not. So that is the time that you see people getting 100, and then they are even getting to like the bottom of the class. So you know really
competition
is tight.
Because only Paloga or class there.
Exactly. So people are learning, yeah. And then you have people learning. Sometimes, as I was giving the rundown on a typical day, sometimes you are there lying on your bed for siesta. You wake up and there is nobody there. And then you climb up and then you see everybody seated as if there is a teacher teaching them.
Charlie.
Then you know that, Charlie,
Mfantsipim is different.
Nobody is going to tell you to learn.
Hey, the system will allow you to learn. Oh, great.
So those are the things that happen.
Oh, those are some fondest memories there. Maybe later when the phone lines are activated, I'll give it to them for other groups too. Also, Aju?
Yeah.
How was it like?
So I also have some memories.
You see, Pascal and Steve, they never talk about the women matter.
Oh, you make
I'll push them.
So, I mean, I also had this encounter from Intaxupazo with a classmate of my Felix. And the Ogasco and the school boys were throwing stones. So we ran from the stadium. That year it was done at Adisada.
Okay.
Yes.
Solace.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were throwing stones. They were pursuing Mfantsipim boys. So me and my friend were running. They were running. Felix, I'm mentioning his name, Felixtina. Then Felixtina was saying, Aju, I fear for my life.
You are in school today. It's not funny.
I know, right? So they used to, our classmates used to tease the two of us. So when he came back, he also sent me to, I was also saying, I fear for my life. That's one of the funnest memory. And the second fun memory, you know, Mfantsipim is such that when you enter, you are made to know that, look, whether there are teachers or not, you have to learn. There is a Faithful 8 monument. Where at a point in time the school didn't have teachers, but the 8 people studied themselves, taught themselves. So that is told you when you come to the school. So we didn't have, our physics teacher had traveled to America. He had a green card, Alangas, it was called Alangas, and left to America.
Oh!
And so that was informed when we were preparing to write the essay. So my classmates told me that, I mean, I was the best physics student in the class. So they told me that prep time, they are not going to do prep. All the areas you have not covered in physics, I have to teach them. So I used to teach the class at prep physics.
So then you'll be shocked.
I used to teach the class at
They
prep
were part
physics.
of the NSMQ squad.
I was the leader actually. I was the team
leader.
leader.
Okay. So you were part of that squad.
Yes. So
that was
2002.
You placed second?
No, we left at the quarterfinals. We lost in the last round with a riddle. So that's why when you are saying that riddle about Ogasco, because we also left from round 1 to the final round. We lost one riddle. So it's a competition. So
which school kicked you out?
We're kicked out by the eventual winners.
Precise.
No, it was not Peter. It was Tamale. Yeah, Tamale kicked us out with that 1 pointer. We let them. They didn't win in the end. They lost. Yeah. They lost, and then they lost to the eventual winners. Opukuwa. Where my very good friend Paul Azuri. Yeah. Okay. So we lost, but I mean. It was one of the things which, and then when we got about to write the SSC, you know that SSC days, people always say things like, hey, they said they've seen some questions, these things. People say, some these things. So some people, they were not even science students though, they were general students. And they said they've gotten some questions. And I was sleeping around 9 p.m. Then they came, they said this question, they said integrated science. Those are the questions which are going to come. So whether I like it or not, they brought me from my bed, then they pour cold water on your legs, put my legs inside. That I have to solve it for them before they will let me sleep. Oh. And I remember that thing. Yeah, we went through it. So that thing always takes me. And the final one is my chemistry teacher. Right. He was the head of the department, Mr. Dodo. May so rest in peace.
Oh, we've lost some teachers.
Yes, and you see, the man loved me so much to the extent that he used to give me the science lab keys. And he'll tell me that anytime I want to go to a lab to go and perform an experiment, go. And then go and perform the experiment. So because of that, he also introduced me to his wife and his daughter. So I had a classmate called Edward. We like eating rice. So when the dining hall maybe prepares kinky and we don't like it, we send rice to him, to
raw
her.
rice.
Then they boil it for us, and we enjoy it. So
With
those
some
are my
sugar.
So those are my
Charlie.
Yeah.
So those are some memories there. So we'll look at their key personalities, and then I'll open the phone lines for you also to call. 44 minutes past the hour 10. MOBA, Mfantsipim Old Boys Association. Send on Mukayano. Bibi officer sending on Mubiano. Omni numbers not to before Mbekono. I'm sending them because we are going back to Cape Coast with them on November 1st. And we'll bring everything live on TV. Send on Gasco for you. Butribe in West. Hey, Gasco for one. Pascal said Monday to Sunday. In Timamo, people say you were the first school to transmit live or what? Okay. So let's come to the personalities. Who has come out from this school? You know about Kofi Annan. You know about Kosichum, the owner of Joe FM. I mean, but let me start with the people here first. There are also personalities that the school have produced. Ajo?
Yeah.
You first.
Okay, so actually I work at the mobile secretariat, and I work at the mobile secretariat.
Great.
I specialize in finance. I chair a UNESCO regional body as well, West African UNESCO regional body as well, and I have my own consulting company as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
you are a rich man. Pascal.
Yeah, so I currently work with MTN.
Oh, great.
And I handle what we generally refer to as international business. So we sell capacity and other products to other companies. I also handle the relationship between MTN and the other local operators.
Oh, nice.
As well. So
nice.
I work mainly in the telecom field, starting from Ghana Telecom to Vodafone, then moved here.
Oh, great.
And then even moved on to one of the MTN companies in Dubai.
Oh, great.
With them. So
Chale Pascal is a big man.
I also run a training company where we teach data analytics.
Oh, great.
So we've trained people in different organizations like the banks and some state agencies as well.
Charlie, today we'll get credit from Pascal. No problem.
No problem.
No problem. Steve-O!
Yes, sir.
Charlie, the dance in a dropper.
Long time ago.
Like what dance God they do? They're like, your time if
will tell you.
So Steve-O, where are you now?
Okay, so a former banker. And now an entrepreneur running my own business.
Entrepreneur, then on here.
To supply chain.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. So in Mfantsipim, they have everybody in there. So let's go and let's see who has come from that. Squadron?
Oh, I mean, as for first, if you want to start talking.
Oh, you start talking.
From Mensa Saba, Mike Buzia, Kofi Annan, Westin Saki, Emisaata, De Graaf Johnson, Konkes-Naka.
I thought Aka was at this school.
No. Konkes-Naka. In written contemporary times, you know, the guy who produces your Ghana card, this is our Ebusha Penny now. Moses Bade engineer.
Moses Bade,
yeah. Captain Paul Fojo was a former Ebusha Penny. I mean,
why do you call
KGL,
your association Ebusha Penny?
Yeah, so ours we see it as a family.
Okay.
So we see him as a family head role.
Okay.
So
your year press
the
global
president of MOBA, yeah.
Okay.
It's called Ebusha Penny.
Ebusha Penny.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, they are. I mean, KG Alex Dade. Who? Masai. Edianan. Yeah. Your own former boss,
Kosichum.
Yeah, I mean, we are
our own former Ibn Chambers.
Ibn Chambers is a MOBA.
The list. Yes, Kweko Obieje, my classmate Kwame Jisa, who is at IMF.
Oh, great.
World Bank. I mean,
there are lots.
Our own Paloga.
Where is Paloga?
It's
in the US.
In the US. I mean,
yes. Excellent. I mean,
actually, we have a mobile achievers list.
Okay.
Which we started this year. So achievements from the beginning of this year. At the end of the year, we organize a party for all.
So when you achieve within a year,
yes,
you need to celebrate.
Yeah, we celebrate you.
Charlie, Mfantsipim, they didn't do different level.
I mean, even in the current government, there are a lot of ministers who are Mfantsipim.
More.
I mean, Gusitando, the guy in charge of your 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Gusitando.
It's a MOBA.
It's a MOBA. It's a old boy. I mean, the chief of defense, in charge of the air is an old boy. Yeah, it's an old boy.
Then in Mfantsipim, you're everywhere.
Even in MTN, we have an Mfantsipim group.
Hey, within the company.
Yes.
So Marty, schools we were alumni within a group. Charlie. Not that I'm uncomfortable. I don't know. Okay, and I elite. Mr. my boys, girls in choir. Oh, Mfantsipim, great. 10 minutes to the hour. 11. Let me announce my phone line so they can also share with their colleagues. 0550 055 522. 0550 055 522. And also 055 159 8321. 055 159 8321. To me a friend. 51 minutes past the hour 10. With just 9 minutes to the top of the hour. But it's another school that is celebrating Kumasi High. I'm saying Mfantsipim Badia. So we'll be going there to speak to the president of the whole students. But you can also call. Okay, there's a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from? Oh. Maybe it's a mobile who wants to join the conversation. Also, bet me afraid. Now, watch I have some messages here. Let me go and say, my brothers, alumni office working 24/7. They really mean business, Charlie. We, the Operation Support SHS project, will contribute wholeheartedly to support Mfantsipim. MacLeod, Nana Osebana, Hini, proud amount for 2011 Prempeh College.
Sure. Nice one.
Okay. Messages in the door soon. Peter Mensa, Kotokraba boys. They are Kotokraba boys. They should forget about these hills. Peter Mensa, forget Kwabotre, Kotokraba. Don Cosmic. Aponsan Tariek. Kweku Lovely. And Peter Mensa, boys in pink. They always come to Ogasco for our shirts for outing. My Kotokraba boys. Hey, Peter. The way they do it. If I have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from?
Samuel Boateng calling from Kumasi Girls.
Sammy, are you a mobile?
Hello?
Sammy, are you a mobile?
Hello?
Sammy, can you hear us? Are you a mobile?
Nah, I'm on a brain phone.
Okay, so what do you have for them? Quick.
Oh, Mfantsipim School is indeed the great school and the best school in Ghana. Right? Mfantsipim boys, yeah.
Okay, I'll choose nodding his head because. Okay, so thank you for calling. More calls to come on the show. You can also go 53 minutes past the hour 10. And I have another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, I'm Anthony.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm MacLeod.
Hey, MacLeod. They are waiting for you. MacLeod, what do you have for them Mfantsipim Kwabutre? Hello, MacLeod. Hey. Okay, our lines, okay. Insurance so become say Pascal and no problem. Olam Kubem, technical school move Pro Max. Don't just say school, say technical school. Then wait of that school, wait, it will say of that school near this school for them. Another caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Your name or where you calling from?
Yeah, so it's Mark.
McLeod, your line is breaking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I hope you can hear me. So close to them. You are great grandfather. So you are seven. And then I wish you well. And then the project company. I think you are going to contribute. Now the dollar is no more. I think Ghana city.
Yes.
Dollar is not so fashion. So we're sending Ghana to support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Prempe guys are saying they are going to contribute since you are their grandfathers. They definitely have another caller on the line. Hello? Okay. So they have message in Kubem says say technical school, don't say school. No democracy in that technical school. All be settings. Allo technical school. This one, if your school guy will send. You know if your school guy. Steve, this one, I know if your school guy will send them. So that is it, but quickly we will be getting to so Achu, let me start with Steve, then maybe I'll end up with Pascal. He's leading the 1995. So Steve, maybe some acknowledgement, some fans out there you need to say hi to, what you are telling them, what you need to do before November Festival.
So we are grateful to all the sponsors that are helping us in this quest. We also acknowledge the contributions all our mates are doing to make this project come to fruition. And we hope that Ghanaians in general, admirers of Mfantsipim School, will also come to our aid and support our project. Thank you.
Okay. Aju, let me start with you before I get
okay,
to
so I would like to acknowledge my year group, MOBA 2002.
Are they contributing?
Oh, you contributed in 2022.
But do you pay monthly dues?
Yes, you pay dues.
Is Koko JP?
Oh yeah, Koko BJ is one of the most faithful financial contributors.
Koko BJ?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Is he listening or watching?
He said he's watching.
Okay.
He says he knows you, pa.
Don't mind him. That guy, don't mind him. Don't say anything.
I also want to acknowledge the mobile national executives, the Bushapinian current mobile national executives, for the good work they are doing. My colleagues at the secretariat, currently led by the acting executive secretary, James Datson of 81 year group. My colleagues Paul, Yao Subri, Brenna, Wilson, David Abbey, and everybody contributing. And we also want to recognize the Methodist Church. The Methodist Church has always supported us. They gave us some of their facilities for us to use as our 150th anniversary secretariat. I also want to acknowledge all of them.
Okay. So, Pascal, you are leading the charges come November 1st. So, what are you telling everybody come 1st November, what will be in Cape Coast?
So, on my part, I'd like to extend my gratitude to the National Mobile Executive Council. They've done a great job. They've put out the blueprint for us to follow, so it makes our work very easy. I'd like to thank my mates because we are pulling them to actually give us a lot of money, and then they are supporting us all the way in spite of the difficulties in the system. And then we also thank all our associates. We have people who just admire the mobile brand, and they are also helping us in various ways. So we thank everybody. We thank all Ghanaians, and then we ask you, come support us. Let's build a great school. Let's build a let's build a lasting legacy. Something that you'll be proud of some years later. You can just send your child to that school and say, yes, I built this school some time back, so that you can continue educating people and pushing them all over the world to do great things. Thank you.
Okay. Auntie Pascal and a lady, that come November, we'll be in Cape Coast once again to bring you all what you need to know what is happening. But now, Pastor, about lunch anniversary, that.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That 149th has been launched. Started already. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Then maybe.
But going forward, we'll bring you on board. Don't
worry.
We have a number of programs coming.
Yes, we need to be there.
And a very key program they have is what we call the annual engagement series in September. We'll give you more information about it.
Okay. So my producers will take over. We're trying to get to UK and speak to Kumasi Girls High School. They're also coming up with some project. Quick one. Hello?
No.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Lines.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. Yourself?
We are doing great. Come 30th May, I hear, Ahima, you are coming up with something. Can you brief us?
Okay. So my name is Ahima Senfa. And I'm part of the organizing, the homecoming organizers. And on the 30th of May to 1st of June, we are having our homecoming, Kumasi Girls, Old Girls Association. We are having our maiden homecoming. This is the first time we are having a homecoming. So that's what is happening from the 30th of May to 1st of June.
Okay, so you are going back to school. What is the purpose? Why are you going to put up an ultramodern something? I mean, a legacy project, or you are going to reuniting in purpose of celebrating your legacy?
Yes. So our theme for the homecoming is reuniting in purpose, celebrating our legacy. 2 years ago, we had our 60th anniversary.
Oh, great!
And then we did a project. So we are going to hand over the project officially to the school, and then we are going to launch our student support program, where the old girls have come together to support the students on campus, to give them all the support that they need when they are on campus and even when they leave.
Okay.
We'll be launching that on the Saturday, the 31st of May, and then we'll hand over the project on the 1st of June, and then the old executives are also going to hand over to the new executives on the 1st of June as well.
Okay. So we'll be waiting for that call come 30th of May. We'll be there. So what are you telling other Ahimas who are yet to know about this homecoming?
Okay, so we are calling all Ahima to go home and make home a better place. It's time to go home and make sure that we lift the flag of Kumasi Girls higher and change the narrative and make sure that our school, our alma mater, becomes the best. So it's time. It's time for us to go home. We are calling everybody, all Ahima, home and abroad, to come on board from the 30th of May to the 1st of June. And then let's come have fun. Let's reminisce. Let's think. Let's connect. And then, build the school from where it is now.
Okay. There will be School Connect will be with you come 30th May to 1st for the whole world to know what Kumasi Girls Association will be doing with the homecoming. Thank you very much for getting us through and adding School Connect to your project. Thank you very much. See you come 30th May.
Thank you for.
So 3 minutes past the hour of a miracle. Pascal Pessoa Kabi Bakuna. Yen kind Mfantsipim for say bye bye. Mfantsipim I'm Charlie. My confused. Minim sanka manko sa school. Pascal, final ways.
Okay, so I'd like to also thank you for bringing us on board. We use this opportunity to invite all Ghanaians and all listening to us to join us on our journey to equip the school. And then join us on 1st November, from 1st to 9th November, for that week-long celebration. It's a week-long party. So come, let's make merry. It's back to back. Make sure you come with lots of energy.
Cape Coast will be painted red.
Because we are going to take a lot of energy out of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pascal. So Moba, 1995 president, the man leading the 95 group. So thanks to Pascal Dawson, Achu Agbebemiase, and Stephen Ernest Enin, all trailing, making sure school correct. But before we leave, I have one big birthday. Hey, Anointing, I've seen your call. You also having your naming ceremony today. So Mrs. Monica Ajman Prempe, the general manager of Good Example Pharmacy Limited. Happy birthday. Where is the party? Anoche, Mr. Party and Kobia. Yeah, unyani easy. Well, me yani we no announcement no. So Mrs. Monica Ajman Prempe, wherever you are, we say, hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. For all those who are watching this show, we are grateful to you. Thanks to the sports team. When another one came in, left the baton for me to carry you in the next 2 hours. I've been done. And Kwaboche, I wish they come again. Charlie Kwaboche, before November, what we going to do in Cape Coast? Charlie, I believe Pascal and Stephen and Achu. Achu, you are trained, eh?
Yes.
Okay. So where is Eche?
Oh, unfortunately, we lost him last year. But he went to St. Augustine's College.
Absu.
Yes,
great. So I'm an Absunian. So you need to know that definitely when it comes to St. Augustine's. Steve is today.
You guessed.
Also today. Okay, thanks to the production team led by Berta Edu, hard-working Berta Edu, alongside the man Onukpa, Michael Mate, Charlie, that man where you get money in working style go change. Hey, Patrick, I saw for the MCR, I saw for NRC, and the man, the technical director himself, DJ Holy, Ishmelo we call him. Silent but killer. Oh, thank you very much. Have a blessed day. It's a Saturday. And here we are out. Bye-bye.